Okay, starting over. All right, starting over. That was a poor start, a rough.
Just like starting over.
Dog there in the middle of the frame. And
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's a dog, and we were just talking. I saw a movie yesterday. I saw Drive Away Girls. I think the movie was called. It was Ethan Cohen directed.
When you say you saw a movie yesterday, that makes me think you went to the theater.
Yeah. Andy and I went to the movie theater.
Oh, you did go to the
and we saw a new movie directed by Ethan Cohen called Drive Away Girls.
Drive Away Girls.
There was a horrible line reading in it with Matt Damon going, "Who are you?" Or it was like Matt Damon said something like, "Who are you people?" Like imagine this question. Who are you people?
Uh-huh.
Did you see the commercial? Mm-mm. He goes, "Who are you people?" And they go, "Democrats." And it was like, it's supposed to be like, they're like, "Who are you? Who are you people?" Democrats. And they're all like, it was like this.
Are you sure it wasn't
nails on a
First of all, are you
chalkboard.
sure it wasn't
like the
Batman
worst thing I've ever
asking
seen?
That?
Yeah, but he has
Who are you people?
Yeah, Democrats. We're the Democrats.
Or was it Jerry Seinfeld? Who are these people?
Democrats. These days.
What's going on with Democrats?
So it was just
Oh, and I was thinking about Jerry Seinfeld impersonations. Everybody gets this part right, but nobody gets the pullback right. Like it's the he goes up to this point, but then he pulls back a lot and he starts talking about something else slowly, like a normal person for a second.
Yeah,
And then it builds back up to whatever.
They make it too
I just get
cartoony.
lost trying to be, but like the only part of the impression most people get is the high pitched part, like when he does the punchlines, but not when he's doing the setups. Jerry Seinfeld setups are much.
I love how you even overanalyze Jerry Seinfeld impersonations.
Yeah.
Well, why wouldn't I? I've been watching people do that for fucking like 15 years.
It's the healing club. Dude.
I've been watching
What'd you
people do
expect?
Jerry Seinfeld impersonations several times a week for years and years.
I have one. It's just it's called Suicide-feld. What's the deal with living? I want to die. Kramer, kill me. You know, I don't know.
Can't you do the bass line song with your like boom boom boom?
Ba-doom-ding. I can play it in real life, but it doesn't matter.
But you could do like the like. That's the part.
Yeah,
like
sure.
Then you do that.
Oh,
Yeah, that part is like,
Sorry.
I can't. Most people can't do that.
I think most people can. There's a tutorial.
Which commercial do you hate the most these days that you've seen? Like lately, is there a commercial that you're like, I hate that?
Any political ad for Democrats?
Okay, buddy, I know where you're coming from.
The government owes you
Democrats.
$6,400
I'm
stimulus check. I'm sorry, I did a black guy's impression.
I'm definitely a
It's always
proud
black guy.
supporter of.
It's sometimes it's Steve
I
Harvey
vote for
AI.
Democrats. I don't support everything they do.
Have you seen the Joe Rogan AI ones where they're like,
Yes.
it's like, most people don't know that you can get a $6,400
Yeah,
stimulus
they
check.
do it with Steve Harvey. They do it with him, and there's one other person, and it's Snoop Dogg, and he's like, "There's this new something about prostate or
don't
something."
do black guy
I'm not
voice
gonna. I'm
again.
like, no more black
don't
voice.
you do that again?
It
please.
wasn't black guy voice. It was Snoop Dogg. It's different. No one sounds like that.
Trying to do Snoop
Somehow
Dogg voice.
it's- somehow
Snoop
it's
Dogg.
worse.
I can't do a Snoop
But it
Dogg.
wasn't my impression of Snoop Dogg. It was my impression of AI Snoop Dogg. So
Okay.
Somehow that's worse.
Okay.
somehow it's more racist.
So AI
yeah.
Snoop Dogg is your least favorite commercial on TV right now.
No, I mean it's just those kind of commercials in general. Yeah, the AI ones.
Which ones? How do you know if a commercial is AI?
Because their mouths don't match the talking, and it also doesn't really sound like them.
And it's also Joe Rogan telling you to buy something that you would never, ever, ever do. That's obviously a scam.
Yeah,
think
he
I
has so
saw,
much
like,
money. What does he
Pete
care about?
Holmes,
$6,400.
I think I saw like Pete Holmes, like a diet supplement or something that he was pitching or peddling, and like
Element.
talking about it seriously as an expert with like the expert
He's very serious
music
about
going.
the mind stuff and the
and
health stuff.
and
It's okay.
yeah, I was like that. I wondered if that was AI generated. Like it seemed like it could have been.
Was
like,
it? You couldn't.
He'd be a person that you could AI generate.
It
pretty
wasn't a
easily,
video?
right? Yeah, it was a video.
No, it wasn't AI generated. We're not
Can you-
there yet.
How old are you, Bob?
44.
Okay, so you are just right on the cusp of not being able to tell if AI is
Yeah.
if commercials are AI or not. Because if you're under 40, you can just tell.
Oh my God. It's true.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 36, so soon they'll get me.
Holy shit,
old
man.
are
You
you?
guys are old as I'm 36.
I don't like these.
Welcome to the Middle-Aged Healing Club.
The middle-aged man.
Our backs are healing, so we're sitting down.
Oh, congrats on getting on Kill Tony and getting the big book and doing your drum solo.
Thanks, man. Congrats on you getting on Kill Tony and doing a drum solo.
Hey, I did a freestyle rap actually.
Wouldn't it be funny if you did a drum solo? Though? I do. I'm excited to hear this rap.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I'm more excited to hear your rap than I am to hear my drum solo. I'll tell you that much because it was a blur. So I don't know.
Yeah, did you like black out the whole time?
Apparently, I blued out because I went up there and they were like, "Has anyone ever told you your lips are blue?"
No, when you came back, your lips were blue as fuck. You look like you've been doing whippets.
I wasn't doing whippets. I think I just forgot to breathe
TV
a little
debut.
bit.
Just
Yeah, just blue
lips. You know.
I was like, maybe
Dilated eyes,
maybe
just
the
a bunch of whippets.
cheap tequila was blue. I don't know. I just told him I was also confused. I didn't know what was going on. They're like, maybe you're having a stroke. I was like, cool. Let's do it.
I want to do a podcast where I have a guest on and we just do an entire case of whippets.
No, I'm not 15.
I'm 16.
That's something I did when I was like 16 or 17 was a big case of whippets with friends. And they wound up being like, I just really ruined my life tonight. Like the next day, that feeling of like, my brain's never going to be good anymore. Like
I never had that feeling next day.
like this brain sucks
And he was right.
now. Yeah.
And he was right.
Yeah, dude. Back when you were 15, 16,
It's all been
when they
kind
first
of
came
like,
out with the
pointless
canisters.
since then. Yeah.
You could have just end that sentence halfway and it still would have made sense. Back when 15, 16, when you first came out and then just not said anything else.
True. Yeah. It's true.
Yeah, I didn't come out until I was in my 20s.
Ooh, late bloomer.
Yeah.
Boo.
Boy, this
And now look at you. Living in the neighborhood.
This card says, "Be dumber than everyone else and louder than everyone else," and be emotionally direct.
It doesn't say that.
Just get everybody's
You added
attention.
that. It's not on the card.
That was an extra tag.
Ad living his own cards.
My own scripted bits. They're not bits. I don't know. I just think
They're not bits.
yeah, they're just sick bits, sick thoughts. That'd be cool. Like when you're sick and you write down your thoughts. And
Yeah,
it's a big
sick.
pile of sick thoughts.
What was the other one? Thoughts. Jack Handy.
Deep thoughts.
Deep thoughts. Yours are sick thoughts. Yeah.
So I don't
Sick
know.
thoughts with Bob Morrissey.
I don't know if it was last week or the week before last week, but I went to an open mic and I don't know if you were hosting, but you were doing the index card bits.
Yeah.
And somebody walked out and they're like, "Oh, this guy's in there just like doing the index cards," and I was like, "Oh shit, Bob's on!" And like, because I had seen the index thing at the riot, and it was fucking hilarious.
The guy's just in there, just disrespecting people's time. Oh, Bob's in there.
I like the pre-written crowd work bit. That's I like that. Was like
I think the impression one is the greatest one.
that's the other. There's some pre-written crowd work. You guys like impressions? Do one.
I was driving to Austin last night, and I texted him on the road there to ask if I could borrow that one-liner. I was like, "Let me use that, bro. That one's good."
It's cool.
I wrote something down. I thought it was funny, or maybe it made sense, or maybe it's just a premise. But now that I look at it, it's very Bob Morrissey.
Yeah.
It's okay to hate dumb people.
Why'd you say that?
Because no, okay, but there's a level. There's a level to which you can hate them, and then you can't hate them at
guess-
certain. Once they're a certain level of dumb, you can't hate them anymore.
But dumb people are just like any other subgroup of people, where there's good dumb people and bad dumb people.
And you're allowed to hate all of them.
You're allowed to hate subsects of any group of people.
I feel like there's different words for it. Like if you're just stupid,
But if you're dumb,
you're just
that
stupid.
really
That's
makes
okay.
sense.
But if you're dumb, is that like the one? Which one is the one
dumb
where it's
just
like a
means
choice?
you can't speak.
Stupid Actually, I don't know which one makes
One's a
seems more
choice.
medical.
One's a choice.
One's more choicey.
Like
One's
when it
more-
becomes a choice, that's
Yeah.
you can hate them because
It's for them.
will for ignorance.
and that's where the level. That's
Yeah,
where the
but
line
then
is.
then
There's
you
a
get into
line.
the deeper question: is anything a choice?
You're the gay guy, so you tell me. Hey, oh,
okay. Oh man, I should be.
I'll write
I
that
should be on
down.
it. Wait.
Hold on. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Whoa. Hey, up there. I don't appreciate that. There, the one. Oh. Wow. Guys, my ego. Jeez. Hold on. my ego's going to explode.
I like this one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like any of them.
All right, what's the next card?
Oh fuck. Have you ever seen anyone die
My grandfather.
in your arms?
Yeah, no, he was in his bedroom. He had a really nice death. It was really one of the best deaths. He was surrounded by a lot of his family, grandchildren, great grandchildren, and we just kind of watched him slip away, or was it drift away?
Yeah.
Let me drift away. That was his last words. No, he did though. He did die though. He's gone.
My grandmother died in the hospital or surrounded by grandchildren and family, and I always felt kind of shitty about the way I was like, it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna be a great writer. Everything's gonna work out.
She's like, you better. You promise?
I promise. I'm gonna
Okay.
gonna fail.
It did kind of go like that. Yeah, it did. She was like, shut the fuck up. She just slipped away forever.
Nobody believes in you.
I'm not your real grandma. R.I.P. though. R.I.P. those peeps.
Yeah.
I have one grandma. She lives not too far from here. Not giving out her address though. Not again.
Fool me once.
No, she's great. Whose grandma isn't great? Call in right now or comment below.
Yeah. I don't know. Or just think about it to yourself.
Think about it.
I love
Keep
my
it
grandma.
inside.
Grandma was great. Grandma made me cookies, cooked together.
Mm-hmm.
She made the best. I don't know.
Milkshakes.
Were either of y'all like one of your grandma's favorite grandchild?
Yep, I was the favorite, and she broke the wooden spoon over my brother's head, and then she said, "You're not the favorite."
My
Whoa.
my dad's mom, that grandma on my dad's side, I was her favorite because I was like the first born son grandchild, and like I would get like a 3-foot remote control Power Ranger for Christmas, and my sister would get like a tennis ball.
Go fetch. Man, that rules, dude. I love Power Rangers as a kid.
I had the Megazord.
I used to live on Wood Forest. You know what it is?
We're talking about.
I think it's
Channel
this way.
View.
That way.
We're talking about.
This way.
Talking about Pasadena.
It's like Channel
Channel-
View.
it's literally the main street down.
Like Channel View North Shore kind of turns into whatever. But yeah.
The Beltway is where Channel View turns into North Shore.
Yeah, dude, it's like Kansas City, Missouri, Kansas.
Well, it really just depends on if you're on one side of the Beltway, you're in the Mexican hood, and if you're on the other side, you're in the black hood. That's
And your white privilege does not work
See, I've been doing
as
this.
well.
I've been
out
doing
here.
this joke lately where I go like traffic. Why do they call it rush hour? Like, shouldn't they call it like slow hour?
Hit the fucking thing.
I mean, and then I did the joke. There was one time, and the guy was like, "Yeah, especially if there's a train." And I was like, "Yeah." Got a tag from the audience.
The train is the funniest part. Oh my god, I am healing. Oh god, this is fun. Yeah, when are you gonna come out to Austin?
Whatever. I don't know.
March 11th. You should come out with us.
Yeah. March
That's,
11th. What's
that's the-
March 11th?
That's the night that my episode airs, so I'm going back to sign up again.
To the mothership. I haven't been up at the mothership. I went up at Creek in the Cave a couple of years ago. I haven't been getting out. I just have been like kind of.
Tom Segura was there last night.
Yeah.
At Creek.
Yeah, he was doing a pop up.
Cool.
Never done the Vulcan Gas Company.
That's what I did last night.
Yeah. That's great. That's
Sold
cool.
out.
Yeah, I saw some pics.
Went on
That was
third.
cool.
It was good.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Saw Elon Musk.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh.
He
You're very funny.
he pulled up to Mothership and walked through Mitzi's and then went upstairs.
Oh, nice. Do people seem to like him? Like,
Oh,
They better like him. He's got all the money.
he's a god in Austin.
Yeah. I mean, anybody who's got billions of dollars
You'd
and is
think
like, he's going to be treated well.
Well, everybody
Yeah.
that like stands for him,
gonna-
they're all his fanboys all moved to Austin when he did. So.
it's also like a politically charged city, though, with like a lot of people that
Used to be like
Yell
the
at
center
people like
of the resistance politics and the liberal outlook and the University of Texas and the
People's Republic of
college
Austin.
kids going, what the fuck? Our society, people deserve more and we can do better and let's treat each other nice. And now it's like money.
We live in a society.
Elon, money, capitalism, cutthroat.
we live in a society.
We live in a society.
Never forget.
Never forget.
No matter
That's
what.
a good point.
Uptalk. Never forget,
Yeah.
You know what that is?
Uptalk?
No, never forget.
9/11.
They should have
The
been
Holocaust.
They,
You already
they messed
forgot.
up.
The Holocaust.
You already forgot. First of all. But they messed up. It should have been never forget about it.
Never forget about
It's
it.
New York, dude.
I get that.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm
I have this
Sleepy
weird-
dog, dude.
I have this weird thing
better
where
than-
if I see somebody from New York City, I just immediately like can't stop saying, "I'm walking here." Like just that's the only thing I say to them. Like I don't know why.
You're
Do
like,
you know what movie that comes from?
and you're like sitting down,
You ever see Midnight Cowboy?
Yeah.
Sexy, I guess.
What'd you say?
It's a sexy movie. For
Are you like, you're
yeah.
sexy? Yeah, I guess you could say. That's fun.
I just went to my little private place there.
Personal, private. This is
He
fun.
just went from Bob Morrissey to Bob Ross. It's like, I just went in my little happy hole there for a
My
second.
little sex hole.
It's okay. It's all right if you go off
just
the little
took a
beaten path there.
Have you heard Rick the
Private
Dick's,
plane up to Planet Bob.
Have you heard Rick the Dick's
The dick.
Bob Ross joke? No. And he's like, I like to fall asleep to like Bob Ross ASMR, but like also with porn on and chiropractor videos. So that I just have dreams about the weirdest gangbangs being narrated by Bob Ross. And he's like, yeah, it's a good little boner there. Like the
Boner Boys.
Rick the Dick, dirtiest comic in Houston.
Physically, hygienically. PU. You know what I mean? I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. No, he's a nice guy. Nice guy. Body for radio, though. Am I right?
He lives here.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
That's my roommate.
He's trying to just like, really, bro? How long are you going to let me rip? Yeah. No, I like that guy. But when I see him, I think, I've seen him. Some of his sets have been bad. I'm kidding. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
That was good.
He's a great guy. I like him. We hung out a couple weeks ago at Poor Choices. He's a nice guy.
He lives here.
His link in the description below, just to prove that we like him. But yeah, Channel View.
I drove a taxi out here for years. I drove a taxi out in Pasadena, and I'd come to Channel View and the Holland Tunnel back and
You
forth.
drove a taxi?
Yeah, from
Wait.
2004 to 2009.
It's not called the Holland Tunnel. is
Showing
it?
your age.
Holland Tunnel, isn't it what it's called?
It's,
the
that's
Tom
in New
Holland,
York,
the Tom
I think.
Holland Tunnel.
What is it called? The
That's what I call
Washburn.
it.
The
Washburn.
Washburn.
I
Tunnel.
call
It's
it the
Washburn
Tom
Tunnel.
Holland Tunnel
As a kid, I would always try to. I would always try to hold. I would try to hold my breath like in the tunnel, and then
Same.
I recently like did it as an adult. Was driving to it, and I was like held my breath like the whole time, no problem. I was like, why was this so hard when I was a kid? I was like, oh, my lungs were probably like 1/3 the size.
It's true. Also, you just weren't. You're being a little bitch. Just kidding.
I smoked a lot more Newports as a child.
I started smoking Marlboros when I was 12.
I smoked Newports when I was 11 until I
Damn,
started.
I didn't think kids still did
You
that.
guys
I
are
was like,
11 to
disgusting.
31.
You guys
there
are
are much
disgusting.
tougher years to be an 11-year-old smoker. In the early 2000s, I think they were like not selling as much to 12-year-olds as they were in the fucking
like,
early
As they were
90s.
to like,
I was-
14-year-olds.
I always thought like, how did my parents not know that I smoked cigarettes? Because
You have to go out and get them every day.
No, if I'm around somebody that smokes now that I quit, I can immediately smell it on them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, how did my parents not know? And then I realized it was because whenever I went over to my friend's house, their family smoked, or if I went over to my aunt's house, they smoked. So I just would come back smelling like cigarettes regardless of whether I smoked or
I
not.
was just
Yeah.
hanging out with smokers.
They weren't making you blow in their nostrils or anything.
But yeah, I used to go into stores and buy packs of cigarettes at 14 years old, no problem.
Did you have that beard, or were you a hairy boy? Or
No, so I just got a piece of photocopy paper and like
You made a fake ID at age 13, like a little Doogie Howser.
I
in the
photoshopped.
lab.
I just photoshopped an ID, and then I just printed it out and I put it inside the plastic part of my wallet where you would keep an ID. And I just never took it out. I just opened it. They never asked to like see
it looks laminated.
Yeah.
And oh wow.
So you can't get busted for having a fake ID because it's such a like shitty little excuse for an ID that nobody would.
It's one of those situations.
Whatever, bro. I was making
Yeah.
$10 a pop selling packs of cigarettes at
That's awesome.
13, 14 years old.
That's a good hustle. But I think it's one of those situations where you don't hate dumb people. You're like, I really appreciate dumb people.
Yeah,
You know?
who would buy it? If like that's what good dumb people are the ones who buy your cigarettes.
No. Good dumb people are the ones that sell like an 11-year-old or 14-year-old's cigarettes.
Those are good dumb people.
No, they're called Pakistanis, first of all, and they didn't care in the early 2000s. if they
Zayed
sold
had
it
nothing to do with
cigarettes.
this. Zayed's not Indian. No, Zayed is Indian.
Jaffer's
Jaffer had
Pakistani.
nothing to do with
Jaffer's
this.
Pakistani.
The racist podcast. Jaffer, I meant. Zayed,
Yeah,
you're fine.
for years everybody would confuse Jaffer and Zahid, and
I've never
they would
done that
both find
physically.
it like so like they so don't look like each other. Like,
No.
they are just
I just can't remember where one's from.
roughly the same
until
size
I thought
and
about
weight,
it.
though.
I did remember where both of them were from, so I am a good friend.
Is he from Morocco?
Who's from
Oh
Morocco?
wait, Zahid's from a North African country.
So he's not
Algeria?
Indian?
What?
He's like Algerian.
I thought he was Indian.
Tunisia.
Yeah, but there are a lot of there's like a
Big Indian population
Yeah.
in that part of Africa.
So I am right. So I am right.
Ethnically Indian, but not
Got
from
it.
there.
I've known him long enough to feel ashamed to not know.
He's
I
one of
feel
my
no
Country of
shame.
origin.
He's one of my favorite comedians, like not just locally, but like
Yeah, he's one of the best.
It's
and
like one of
he's-
my
and
top
he's-
5 favorite comedians.
a
He's
wonderful
evolving
comedian.
quickly now that he's got like he's writer for the Tonight Show, and so he's got comic credibility. He can tour anywhere and make a living now.
I will
forever.
say I saw him 3 times last week, and the first time I was like just laughed my ass off. The second time he did a whole new set, and I was laughing super hard halfway through it. Andrew messages me, and he's like, "Is it just me, or has he been watching too much Shane Gillis?" And it just ruined the rest of the set for me because all I could see was Shane Gillis mannerisms after that, like the rest of the set, and I was like, "God damn
I never
it,
would have
Andrew.
thought.
God damn it."
Yeah, but he hops from like character to character. Like he'll
Sound
be
effects?
like Zad will if I see Zad like just if he's into something he'll act like it, but like he goes from like person to person. He has
Well, I
like
think
different models
I
that
think
can switch
every,
back and forth, like to be.
I
Different,
think
all
every
sorts of-
comedian,
He's very
the
versatile.
more you're around somebody or the more you watch them, you're just going to have it. I was talking to Cam Patterson about that last night. He said that when he got off the road with Shane, that he was doing the, right? like you just
it's
can't help
infectious.
it.
I see
It's a
people
natural
like,
thing.
Okay,
Like I'm not talking shit for the
No,
fact
I'm
that
not
it's
talking
happening. It's
shit.
a natural thing that happens when you're around somebody. You pick up their mannerisms.
Yeah, that makes sense. I've done that. When I was 16.
So I
Grow
started
up, guys.
Nerd.
I'll spend
Be your
some
own
local. This isn't a criticism. It's just something I thought was funny. Was Mason James says, "So I'm 26. That's not good. I'm just going to look like that. Blah, 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 blah. 26." I saw Tom Coley go up and be like, "So I'm from Massachusetts. That's not good."
But to be fair, it's not. It's not good.
No, but like they're both doing this. Like, I'm 26. That's not good. I'm from Massachusetts. That's not good.
Mason James is like, I'm 26. This is a really old joke.
No, dude. When I found out he was 26, I was like, "How old are you?" He's like 26. I was like, "Really?
Yeah.
You're like, grow down.
Bro, you could have told me you were 46, and I wouldn't have been shocked."
I guess I met him when he was like 23. Oh my god. And he was more baby faced 3 years ago.
I will say,
He's now a father.
I love his bit where he's like talking about fighting with his wife about being immature, and he's like, first of all, I had an ice cream cone in my hand, and you can't act mature with an ice cream cone in your hand. Like, I really like that bit.
Yeah, I like that one
true.
too. That's a good bit.
It's a true bit.
True story.
True story.
Here to speak truth on the Healing Club.
9/11.
Yeah, I don't know how to be authentic anymore. I'm dependent on these cards.
9/11 was an inside hijab.
Now who's racist?
I'm so sorry. Joffer.
First you did the
Zayed,
black
I'm so
voice.
sorry.
No, I'm stuck here between two racists.
I don't see.
No, I mean anything.
I do see.
Yeah. Shane Gillis, hosted SNL last weekend, and
Did you see the Forrest Gump sketch? It was fucking great, dude. That was the
I don't
best
know if
one.
I saw it. I'm trying to catch
I
up.
thought that Trump with the shoes, that was the funniest.
I haven't
one.
watched that one yet.
Where he puts on the like Donald Trump shoes and then like
The Limu Emu one was good.
Yeah,
As
I was on a
time.
cruise ship, so I've just been watching them like one a day. To
Well,
make
you were
it,
on a
like,
cruise
fresh.
ship this week too.
Yeah, I left Thursday.
How does he do it?
I left Thursday. I got back Monday morning, and then I was home for about an hour. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Austin. And then Cam Patterson yelled at me on the street. He was like, "Mike Ryan," and I turned around and I was like, "Oh shit, is this guy gonna rob me?" I was like, "Oh no, it's just Cam Patterson." And then he's like, "Man, you're funny as fuck." He's like, "Come be on my show tomorrow." And I was like, "Cool." And then he robbed me.
I did talk to him that night at Shakespeare's. He's like, "Man, you killed it, man. You're
Bro,
crazy."
he is the
And I was like,
nicest guy ever. Dude, you should come on the 12th when I'm doing the
oh yeah, for your
when I'm going
thing.
back for the regulars.
Yeah,
you should
yeah.
go.
That'd be
And
cool.
I'm
Go
sure
hang out.
I'm sure he put you on.
I mean, if anything, I'll do the worm on stage. You know.
That Holden DeShazo, that 16-year-old kid's going to be on it that night too.
What do you think about him?
I haven't seen his stuff yet.
I just know he asked me for a cigarette, and I was like,
So
No.
that kid like hated me because I met him. It was before New Year's. So I think it was before he got on the New Year's Kill Tony. And
or
He's
he
like,
H,
yeah.
you mean where he HE bombed? Just kidding. I'm sorry.
he was like,
fine.
he's like, "Yeah, I'm 16. I'm like all in on comedy. Like it's the only thing I'm going to do." And I was like, "Oh, you should not do that and go to college and be an engineer, make a bunch of money, and then do comedy." And his mom and his grandma are right there. And his mom's like, "I like this guy." And then I just kept saying it. He's like, "Yeah, comedy, comedy, comedy." I'm like, "No, college." And his mom's like, "I really like this guy." And then finally he pulled me aside and he's like, "Look, dude, you're fucking my shit up. Like, stop putting college in my mom's head." And then his mom
Stop
mad at me.
fucking with my mom.
Then his mom mad at me on Facebook.
Then he goes on stage and talks about masturbating in front of his fucking mom and his grandma.
He seems like a kid who calls his mother moms.
Have you guys heard that about his backstory?
No, I'm going to be talking shit publicly about a 16-year-old, but
No,
like,
I'm not talking shit.
Not even his front story.
He has a
Sorry.
very, very, very.
Autistic. I'm sorry.
I won't go
Go
into
ahead.
the details, but he has one of the most tragic backstories that you could ever imagine. It was national news. It was.
oh really?
I thought this was a comedy podcast. I'm kidding.
We're healing. Okay, we're healing.
No, I'll totally ask him about it sometime.
No, don't.
I'm not
Don't
going
ask
to.
him.
I'm not going
Don't ask
to.
him.
Okay, all right.
It's bad.
Yeah,
but
let's,
kudos,
go back to the cards
but
here.
kudos to him for like doing comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
comedy's
like,
an important
For sure.
Because
outlet
he's
for a
doing-
lot of people.
Bro, he's got a Holden and Friends show that he's doing next month, like charging like $25-$30 for tickets. Like
cool.
it looks like it's selling well. Like he's doing it. Like he's more props.
Hope
to
he's
that kid.
writing.
I'm sure he's got more material than me.
Yeah, I mean Eddie Murphy started when he was like Dave Chappelle and Chris
Yeah.
Rock
Rife.
and all these fucking like
Matt Rife started when he was like 15.
yeah.
Yeah.
Matt Rife
Yeah, man.
seems like he started when he was 15 to me.
I started playing music on stage and traveling when I was 9. I still do that. So
Wow. Traveling when you were 9.
sound effect. Crickets, anyone? Oh, thanks, guys. And I still do it. And they still pay me. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you guys so much.
You started traveling doing music when you were 9.
Yeah. It was an Epstein thing. But
Epstein.
He was doing private parties on an island mostly.
it's mostly reggae music.
How many instruments do you play?
I mean, guitar, bass, I kind of see that as one, but drums is my main instrument. Keys. I mess around on violin a little bit, and I sing.
Piano.
Piano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you meant by
piano.
keys?
Yeah.
It's pretty much if it's an
No, I
instrument.
jangle keys.
Oh.
Very experimental.
You can either play it or figure it out.
Andre 3000 just jangling keys. No,
Play a
I,
saxophone?
It's not Andre 2,999.
Scoop. I've messed around like on a clarinet and an oboe. I'm not good at those.
Read instruments.
I'm
My
not
daughter's
great.
going to start playing clarinet next year.
That's what's up. I played a trumpet a little bit or cornet. Not good at that.
My niece is performing at South by Southwest in March.
Is she in a band?
Yeah.
What's the band called?
I forget.
I feel like it's like
It's
Slipknot. Or something.
it's Slipknot.
The Dixie Chicks.
I don't know. We haven't talked in a while.
Yeah, I never talked to her.
It's like Charlie.
Just saw her Facebook.
her name's Charlie X something.
She's gonna be in Austin in March.
You don't know the band? Worst uncle.
First of all, that's not even in the top 100
It's
of
just
worst
her- it's
uncles
just her
ever.
name.
Like,
Yeah,
Tell
you should,
him
hear
how-
that, you should hear that kid's story. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Jesus Christ, I'm going to have to edit this.
Edit that out. But
No, it's my niece's name. No. She's coming to
niece
Austin to
band,
do,
you know?
she's like
The
18.
nieces.
I'm like, God damn. But
Quit bragging.
she's going with the school.
Did
She's
you
going,
guys,
she's going with Columbia College.
Did y'all watch
her.
Trey's new set on Kill Tony that came out on Monday?
yes.
It just talks about being molested. It's
Trey Campbell talks
Yeah.
about,
It's like his whole joke is about it, but like he's had several jokes about that because like one time, like we were just hanging out. Actually, no, it was when I had him on my podcast. He was talking about the Cowboys game. He's like, I've been raped twice, and I would rather that happen again than have to watch that Cowboys game again because at least that was over quick.
Die Hard fan.
It's just like Jesus Christ, bro.
yeah, he just says stuff like that, like pretty, like with the set expression and the strong cadence and the
I will say he's he seems to be over it.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe he. I'm not gonna say nope. Edit that out, and just in case I was gonna say something, just edit me out.
It's just going to be a bunch
a lot of people have been raped.
and a bunch of a lot of
Oh man, this has been.
I was raped when I was 19.
Okay,
move on.
Okay, sorry.
what did you just say?
Next card.
All right, Bob. What's your favorite?
was her name?
What's your favorite?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
What's your favorite gay joke of all time, Bob?
Oh, I don't know. Currently, I have this one where if there was a gay president, then you know there'd be dudes out there to be like, I pledge allegiance to the fag.
Bro, you should do that. You should do that on stage. That would kill,
I've been
bro.
doing it.
So silly.
My favorite one is from The Office, where he's like, I can't go to jail, Oscar. I'm not like you. And he goes, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, you don't know about jail? You would love jail.
It's a good show. Pretty good show.
Yeah,
Not every season, but
rape isn't funny. And
nope.
Nothing's off limits.
sorry about that,
Not
Trey
funny.
Campbell.
Sorry, Trey.
Sorry, you got.
Sorry about that, Trey. Why are you sorry?
I mean, it's not like
What did you do? I give Trey sorry about that.
that counts as a confession.
Oh, no, Trey's great.
We're going to hell.
Whoa.
What are we going to title this episode? Just like,
I don't know.
sometimes rape is funny.
No, I title
not
every
safe for
episode
work.
after whatever movie I've just been thinking about.
The
I just-
Unhealing Club.
I saw the movie Sexy Beast yesterday. I watched Jackie Brown and Sexy Beast.
And how did I do?
Wait, where's that?
All right, go ahead. Sorry. How was it?
They're both amazing movies. They're both. You ever see Jackie Brown?
Yeah. Pam Grier.
Yeah. When she was talking about being 44, it kind of hit home because I saw it when I saw it in the theater in like 1996 or whatever, so when I saw it when I was younger, 44 seemed like such an advanced age, and her situation was like so precarious, and she's making like $16,000 a year, and she's 44 and has no savings, and she's like, that's scarier than but I'm 44 now. I'm watching somebody talk about, I don't know, just like stuff that you saw when you were younger that you didn't think was relevant to you, and you see it and like.
No, I think about it. Like anytime I have any kind of like heart pain, I'm like, am I old enough to die?
Am I gonna?
Kinda.
You just feel like, what's Sanford and Son? You're just like, oh, this is the big one.
That was me. Just yesterday, no big deal. So fine. Fine. I did have blue lips on Kill Tony. I probably had a stroke on there. We'll find out later.
I'm gonna like make an edit of the when your episode comes out and just zoom in. on your
Zoom
lips,
in,
like-
just like slow zoom in the whole time. Like they are blue. Just dude, and like do some color correction.
I'll Photoshop a whippet canister in your hand.
Yeah, make them extra blue too. You know. Oh yeah, and I can blame that if I didn't do good, I could have been like,
You got the big joke book, so obviously
I could have been like, I was having a stroke, guys. So
You got the
it's fine.
big joke book? What's that? What's the?
that means you did good.
Oh,
Did you get invited to do Secret Show?
No, I didn't.
So
I think my drum solo kind of
the levels to it
distracted
is like
everybody.
Oh, did you, Jeremiah, drum off?
It was a Mexican drum off with Michael Gonzalez,
Oh,
and it was great. I mean,
that's
Michael?
awesome. That's
What's up, dude?
I used to love.
we follow each other now.
Okay.
Nice dude. We talked after, like, got to hang out with him for a little bit after the show.
Did he
He's a
bury
good
you?
drummer. No.
no, he won.
Oh,
I mean, I won, but I didn't win. You know what I mean? Like
You
everyone
won.
was like, you won," but they're like, they're not taking his job away.
yeah.
It's his job.
But for the people that don't know, like the levels of like that you can do on Kill Tony is like you get like no joke book and you can get banned from the show.
Yeah,
which
a guy who got
he just
blocked.
recently started doing again.
Yeah, sad.
You can get the little joke book. You can get the medium joke book. You can get the big joke book and big jail blaster, and you can get big joke book, big jail blaster, and invited to the secret show, and then golden ticket is the best one. Mm-hmm. So if you get the big joke book, it means you did good. If you did the big joke book and get invited to the secret show, it means you did really well, or you're a 7.
I heard
and then
Heath
a woman.
Cordes, he got the gold
His
ticket,
golden ticket's first time.
but he also got a small joke book because of relative size.
Nice.
I saw him walking around without his glasses on.
Yeah, I was
I've just,
And I
standing
was
right
like-
next to
yeah,
you.
Yeah, and I was like,
I used to listen
hey,
to
dude.
Kill Tony pretty regularly, but then like I just kept hearing people like get like in these they'd get like mad, right? Like a 10 or 12 year veteran would suck, and then he'd be like, "Argh," like when I just don't like watching people get banned, even if they're like
No. You have to be
Yeah,
an
yeah.
asshole to get banned. It's
I
not
know.
just
Yeah,
because
I
you
know.
suck.
you could just be a
Like,
nice guy and just take the roast.
yeah.
And
But
it's
then I don't know. The place just seemed like a magnet for assholes. Like, and then and it is kind of fun to watch like American Idol and see somebody suck and just have the judges go.
You guys remember William Hung?
What?
Remember William Hung?
Mang. Yeah. Eagles.
From American Idol or what?
Yeah, it
He's
was
he's still out there
yeah,
doing
he's got a
something.
career.
Yeah?
Yeah.
On
He was
for the
just he was like a
holidays.
really bad singer that just had like a lot of personality. I'm pretty sure that he was autistic before we knew that autism existed.
Yeah.
Or it was just really
Now,
foreign.
looking back. Oh, you're right. Yeah, but they made him a lot of money, so I don't feel bad.
Yeah, he's got a whole career out of it.
Autism is a gift,
I like
in a way.
I like Trey Campbell.
Me
Autism
too.
is a gift.
Yeah.
He's autistic. I think I have some autistic tendencies. Probably, don't we all? I don't know. Are we all stuck in
it's,
ourselves in a?
Technically, it's a spectrum, and everybody's on the spectrum at some point, is what
Yeah.
they say. So,
So,
but no, I can see what you're saying about yourself there. Yeah, no, definitely.
yeah. Well,
I've been told I have some
never going to
tendencies
change.
sometimes.
You've been told that you have. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, when I taught at autism school for 2 years.
Yeah. Oh, you
And they
did.
kept
Yeah,
thinking you were a
yeah.
student.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like,
It's the
you
older-
know me.
the older kid
We're
that-
wearing the same shirt.
The older kid that never graduated.
Yeah.
He's leads by example. He's our helper. And I'm like, drumming on the stuff.
You're like that
Jordan,
one
hands.
camp counselor from the movie Heavyweights. It's like, Pat, you've been coming here for 17 years.
Yes. Dude, I love Heavyweights.
It's one of my all-time
favorite
favorites.
movies.
I've got
Devil Log.
I've got a Perkis
Yeah.
System shirt that I got
Yes.
for Christmas this year.
Dude.
Ben Stiller in it.
Yeah.
Ben Stiller, I think he wrote it or directed it or
Is
something.
Louis Anderson? Is he also in that?
No, it's
It was
just,
like him and Judd Apatow, right? Yeah.
I don't know. It was a Disney movie.
Yeah.
But
great-
Jerry
great
Stiller's
cast.
in it. Jerry Stiller's in it. Plays Ben. He plays the owner before Ben Stiller. Keenan is in it.
Keenan.
Oh, Keenan's in that.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The guy that played Goldberg on Mighty Ducks. The guy that played Carp from Mighty Ducks.
There's a lot of Mighty Ducks kids in
There's
there.
like
Yeah.
3 or 4 Mighty Ducks kids in there.
The kid from Pete and Pete.
No, Danny
No.
Tamborelli's not in it.
Yeah, too bad.
God,
Shout out,
dude,
Danny.
How good was Pete and Pete, bro? That was like that was
top
oh my
5 favorite
God,
shows,
man.
dude.
Like, and man, I need to restart watching that, dude. That was so good.
Where do you find it? Is it streaming on anything?
I'm sure it's on something.
all up here,
It's gotta
dude.
be on something.
All up
The
here.
strongest man in the world.
Yeah, dude. I love it.
That was like one of those quintessential like grunge
Yeah.
shows. You know, it's like that one and My So-Called Life.
Steve Buscemi's on there. Yeah. Iggy Pop.
That was my and Michael Stipe was in some
Yeah.
episodes. And,
Yeah, dude. Show rules. It's really for adults. You know?
yeah, like I
If you
never
think
got
about
in. Like They Might Be Giants is a band that I sort of liked, but I never really was like that's my favorite shit.
I love They Might Be Giants.
You do?
I love them. Oh, absolutely.
They're great. Like say I'm the only bee in your bonnet, but like I would never play that at the strip club. That would be
Yeah. Wait.
Well,
hold on.
nerdiest
What does
music
that have
to
to
play.
do with
Why would you even like consider playing that at the strip club? That's
Man.
a terrible idea. Wait, so what kind of what strip club do you work at?
I can't say that.
Or
No,
what,
it's
okay, but what kind is it? Is it like
What kind
is it? Oh, no, because there's different kinds of strip
it's a
clubs.
classy one.
No,
it's a high end.
They
It's
got
a-
the classy
they got
ones
the
where they only
best,
play like 80s rock music. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, right. Like, just like the hair
I mean,
metal
there's only so
no
much
hip-hop,
80s rock music, and it's everybody just wants R&B, and that's mainly what it is. I like R&B.
Is there like rap?
You walk in, it's I'm hot, sticky, sweet.
That's fine sometimes. You know, there's plenty of
it's always
there's
you
plenty
hear
of
that
that
every day.
I like hearing it, but like nobody really wants to go through like the deep cuts of like Cinderella. Or
Shout out
something.
Deep Cuts.
Nobody wants to hear like Striper or like nobody.
Striper the Christian metal band.
Hey guys, I have to leave in 2-ish minutes.
Ah, shit. Okay.
But look, I want to shout out you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I want to shout out me. I want to shout out. I'm in a band in Austin called Rare Bloom. We have an album coming out, and singles and videos and all that good stuff. And I have a thing called Holy Worm where I do my do stuff on there. So follow me at Holy Worm on Instagram, and tip your bartenders, tip your KJ, tip them for life.
Wow.
Tip it. But also, this has been so much fun. I could probably stay for like another like few more.
Cool.
But my alarm is going off in one.
Well, I
minute.
want to shout out to myself. I want to say I'm headlining the Secret Group, Best of the Secret Group this Friday, and I'm doing the Friday 10 o'clock show at the Secret Group, and I'm doing and happy, proud to be, an American.
Yeah.
God, that sucked. Ugh.
No, that was good. You are American. You're so military. It hurts.
God bless America.
Watch me on Kill
Watch
Tony.
me on Kill Tony. God bless America.
What is it?
Let's get fucked.
It's the 7th.
No,
Yours will be the
March
18th.
March 18th.
and at Basket's book, I have drawings up in the art gallery upstairs, and we're doing a show on Saturday at 8 at Basket's Books. That's at 1515 Hyde Park in Montrose. And
Are you writing all this down, guys?
yeah, are you writing that down? So
I'll be at Stubbs April 13th.
This will be
be,
this will be uploaded afterwards, but I will be at the Sunset Strip for the Secret Show tomorrow, the 29th.
Boom.
I will be at the Riot for the You Look Like Roast Battle March 8th.
and I think I'm going to be doing the spot in between.
Oh, the grudge match?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to be on Ku Genti's What's Poppin'.
I'm on that tonight.
April something. I don't know.
Tonight on What's Poppin', I'm going to be Bob Morrissey.
And
At BobMorrissey.com.
March,
Boring old Bob on Instagram.
March 11th, watch me on Kill Tony. March 12th, I'll be at the Regulars at the Vulcan. And March 20th will be my new monthly showcase at Boondocks.
Nice.
And May 8th, I'll be on What's Poppin'.
Wait, what night of the week is that?
It's a Wednesday.
The Wednesdays at Boone's?
Yeah.
Every week?
Yeah,
Very cool.
They just
Exciting.
well, mine's a monthly, but they just announced it today. It's every week. Kate Vance is hosting one. One is the Mess Hall podcast with Andrew and Jamie hosting one. I'm the third Wednesday of the month, and then the fourth Wednesday of the month is Pedro, I believe.
Nice. Okay.
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah, right. Well,
Mine's called Soup Kitchen.
Soup Kitchen. Okay. Well, thanks for
Love
having me
soup.
here, and thanks for hosting the Healing Club at
Shout
your
out
place
Iguana
here, Mike
Joe's.
Ryan.
Iguana Joe's, China
And,
Co., Henry Co.
Yeah. And your dog's beautiful.
Beautiful dog.
Yeah, beautiful Ghost Malone.
There's going to be a lot of his butt in the beginning of this podcast.
That's
just
fine,
in your
yeah.
face.
Anything for ratings, dude.
Yeah, dogs are precious animals, and I love them to death.
And don't judge my drum solo. I was having a stroke. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Is that the end? Or
This
is
is
the outro
the
still
end.
going? Okay.
This is the intro.